Hey everyone, how's it going? Disco Tree Variety Show. We got an amazing comedian here, Todd Monacy. I'm going to just spin a little bit and then we're going to get over there, have a little conversation. And thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's enjoying. We had a great guest last week, Jess Woods, and we're going to keep the comedians coming, different comedians, poets, all different talent will be coming through. So thanks again for tuning in.
There was a time I used to say, but I want you. Leave me alone, got away, leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone, got away, leave me alone. And there was a time I used to say, but I need you. Leave me alone, got away, leave me alone. Sorry, baby, I'll stop for this. Leave me alone, got away, leave me alone. Leave me alone, got away, leave me alone. Leave me alone, got away, leave me alone. Leave me alone, got away, leave me alone.
Shorter by Tropical Hotline coming up for you.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome. Oh, I know you. Everybody's out there on brooklynstation.com right now. We are live. And we also on King and Queen Radio. We also on sisterdubong.com. And we on all platforms. We want to welcome you here to this great show. And I have to introduce my host with you this evening here. Yeah. Check.
All right, I think we got it. 1, 2, 3. How you doing? It's good to see you again.
Well, it's good to see you here. We back
I
again
know.
on this great show. It's beautiful in New York. It's kind of cloudy, but
Yeah, it's a rainy day today, but that's all right.
It's beautiful. I love the weather,
That's good. Weather.
Yeah, and soon we'll be getting a lot of showers. Getting ready for the spring.
That's right.
You
We
love
were talking
spring?
about dance parade.
Yeah, of course. That's right. We got the dance parade coming up, folks, and you know the date on that again.
I believe that's May 17th.
You made it 17, and we got a GoFund on the page, so go and check out the GoFund and do donate on the GoFund for King and Queen Radio, the dance parade. We're gonna have a great time. You're gonna be playing there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
I'm looking
right.
forward
So
to it. That'll be
that's
my
gonna-
first dance parade. How many
Wow.
dance parades?
Oh my God, we did about 7 already.
Oh, wow.
7. So each year is a beautiful event, and it's just lovely. You see people from all over the world, and people dancing, and all the vibrant colors, and you just have a great time.
Yeah, I was doing some drums. Ali Coleman, who shout out to Ali
Shout
Coleman.
out, Ali.
He's the one that connected us.
I know you're out there busy out there, Ali.
Yeah, I did some drums with him one year, but it is really cool. If people don't know, like you saying, people, all different cultures come and different type of dance. So I saw like some amazing dancers from all over the world, not just DJs doing house, but people doing traditional dance and doing their culture, representing their culture.
Representing the country they come
Yeah.
from and the culture. And that's the most beautiful thing when you have everybody melting in one pot in America. I don't know how long that's going to happen now with all this separation and stuff going on. Wow, but we're still, New York is New York. You can't change New
I don't
York.
think New York's going to change in any way like that. I don't know.
Everybody's multicultural city.
Yeah, I think we'll get more people here, honestly.
That's right. I know that New York always attract everybody. So welcome to the big city, New York City. And our name of our show is
the Disco Tree Variety Show.
Disco Tree Variety Show.
And that's how I started. Like I said, last week was the first one. And I started during COVID in Prospect Park in Brooklyn, and been doing it since, doing different events, variety, DJs, comedy, live music. We may be changing up. Are we going to change up after this week, or are we going to continue Thursdays? Are we going to Tuesdays? We could move it to the Tuesday. Other people that are interested, we could talk after and see. Yeah, see how Tuesday's fine. Right, yeah, so folks out there, just keep aware of what we're doing. You always see a bulletin on kingandqueenradio.com, brooklynstation.com, and we're live there. You can check us out tonight. We got a great person coming here tonight. Oh, yeah. Actually, Todd, we got Todd Mondesi. He was one of my guests at Prospect Park. Wow. You know, that was a long time ago. Prospect Park. That's my old playground. He's a Brooklyn native. He's amazing. Lives right around here in Flatbush, and has been doing the UG comedy show for how long? How many years, Todd? I know you had like an anniversary. This year's going to be 17. Wow, 17 years. Instead of having him off camera, let's bring him on. I'm going to step aside a minute. Let him take the chair here. There we go. And let you go. All right, here we go. Without further ado. Thank you, miss. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Mr. Todd Mondesi coming in. Cool. There we go. Look, they got the camera and everything moving. How you doing, man? All right, man. Good to see you. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Cool, man. Look at the multimedia here in Flatbush. Wow, look at this. I'm waiting for Kai Cenat to show up, right? Have you ever you live around? I mean, I know your backstory, but if you want to tell people, but I was just around this neighborhood maybe 7 months ago because I had to pick up an ID because I was working for the city for a minute. But not anymore though. I was working at a children's shelter. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was. Can you curse or not? You can what? Can you curse or not? Try to keep it.
Okay, I'll be clean. I just want to know the parameters. I'm a professional. Should I keep myself on here on your secondary camera, the
good.
Instagram live as well?
That's good here as much
All
as
right.
we can. I'll
All right, yeah, because I don't want to be reaching like this, and then the main camera's like, "Yo, why is this guy leaning? Is he on drugs?"
You get a little lean, well, a little extra lean.
Yeah. These are comfy couches, man. I appreciate it. A little feedbacky. Maybe I'll move back a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can hear me, right?
Oh yeah, we hear you.
All
We
right.
hear. I think Flatbush hears. Everybody hears you.
Now I'm laughing like you.
No, yeah. So you're working at the children's.
I was.
Okay.
Yeah, but I quit
that's-
because of some BS.
Okay.
Basically, like I was working overnights because I'm a comedian at night.
Yeah.
And I do other, stuff during the day as well. You know how it is, like the Kramer life, where you hustle with 20 different jobs and stuff. So a comedian boy of mine was like, "Oh yeah, I'm working there. You could do it because it's a 24/7 facility because it's
Yeah.
like with the kids and all that.
Yeah.
A lot of messed up kids in New York. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them go to shelters 24/7. It's pretty sad, but also it's like mad incompetent over there with because it's the city, and the workers are just like most of them are fucking idiots. And like one lady, Miss Holly, who's a BITCHS.
Oh,
She, I was really nice to her all the time, but she's one of those middle management people where to justify her existence because she does so little, she nitpicks and writes reports on everybody over BS. So she'd be like, "Oh, okay. So you wearing a hat now and it's midnight. That's a write up, boy. That's it." And I'm like, all the kids are sleeping. The union guys are wearing hats. Why can't I wear a hat? Also, the kids are some kids are messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like emotionally, they'll grab your hair. You got to protect it. I want them ripping up my cool hair and stuff. That didn't happen, but that was like a precaution,
Yeah.
And and then they were like, "Hey man, she wrote up all these reports on you." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah. She wrote a report that you smelled." I was like, "What?"
Oh, no.
Again, this is I'm wiping babies' ass butts. You know what I'm saying? I'm wiping orphan butts. I'm doing saint stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you're saying "Oh, I smell" when I'm cleaning up literal baby poo. You know what I'm saying? And it was a depressing job. You know what I'm saying? It was so they were like, "Oh, well, you can't work at nights anymore, but because she works there, but maybe you could work during the day." And here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Because it's a city and it's the mad incompetent. Yeah. So it was like a relief system. So say you have a shift from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay. You don't leave at 3 p.m. You leave until your next guy who covers you comes in. So sometimes you do double because there's not enough staff, which is all the time. Gotcha. So imagine going to work for the city and you're supposed to do like an 8-hour shift and you end up a 16-hour shift or sometimes an 18-hour shift. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got to mix a gig.
Right. So I was like,
at night.
Yeah. So I was like, "Yo, am I gonna get out on time if I move?" And they're like, "Oh, we can't promise that." Then you know what? Yeah. I'm not gonna work here. You guys didn't train me properly because you're putting me with like kids that are messed up that or kids who are beyond autistic. You know what I'm saying?
Obama.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Eric Adams.
It's Giuliani's fault.
Yeah, it's all their fault.
It's all Giuliani. Just blame Giuliani.
It's all their fault. They're all horrible, man.
I've worked for the city too. I worked with kids with disabilities for a long time.
Yeah.
Not currently, but for 13 years. So
it's depressing. Yeah.
I liked it because I was working in the school, and at least the kids, and when they were in school, even though that's hard, trust me, that was a whole other. It's hard working in the city.
Right.
It's hard. You want to do something good. But at least your heart is in the right place. You're trying to do something good.
I mean, the kids like me. I was treating them nice, and
yeah, of course.
I understand, man. I'm not gonna come from a bad situation. The problem is though,
the kids,
well, the kids,
never the kids.
I mean, some of the kids, it is the kids. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are messed up, man. That if your parents gave you up, man, that's tough. That's But also some of them are just parents are in drugs, or some of them kids are they came from jail and they're in the between what do you call that? What's a kid penitentiary? What's the equivalent?
I know the juvie.
Yeah, something like that. Juvie.
Yeah.
But they can't. Yeah. So it's so imagine having all those kids together in one place while they're waiting to either get placed, which is move to another, either move to another relative or parents take them back or or foster care. You know what I'm saying? It's mad like, and then there's like the incompetency.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know if you had that, but they taught us like, because they taught us kid jitsu. Like there's a way where to like in case your kids are like aggressive.
If they bug out on you.
Yeah, and they taught you like this weird. They bring in this white guy from South Carolina who teaches you like this dad jitsu martial arts. Like, all right, so in case they take a swing at you, fall back right here, hold them in the nape, not the neck, because you could get sued. And then hold them back, wait for backup. And it's just like, are you guys mentally ill? Like, it's just like they're scared, and then they treat them like, it's just a messed up situation, man. But I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay.
Shout out to unemployment. So
you made it just enough to get the
well, dude, I was
wait it out. You were like, all right, that's enough.
You know what, man? After 6 months, I was like, I don't need to work here anymore. Screw that. Like it was not healthy.
We've all had that job. We've all had that job where we're like, this is I'm gonna have to get through this one.
I quit with valid reason. All right. So that's
all right.
City approved. So
so how's everything else going with the UG and
the UG comedy show? It's going all right, man. We still have shows at 1 and 1 in East Village, Fridays, Saturdays, Tuesdays. We have our comedy competition show. We have different judges.
Yeah.
If you guys want to judge, because we have celebrity judges, we have 5 judges. It's really fun. We're looking to pitch that show around, and basically it's called the UG Comedy House Party. Premise is like 4 comics each week, 4 to 5 comics. They compete in 3 rounds. Oh, it's your phone?
That was for me. I think that's for you.
It's the spirits. We're the psychic place.
That's it. You're getting the psychic call right there, man.
That's the city right now. What you talking about us? We saw that IG live. We're shutting you down.
That was in your contract, non-disclosure agreement.
I'm Eric Adams. You know what I'm saying? What up, New Yorkers? Did you see that Eric Adams thing going around today where he's just like, yo, man, I've been around here far walk away. I had a shorty around here. I jumped a turnstile or 2. It's all good. No, don't worry about it. That was years ago. The statute of limitations is over. Literally, word for word, he said that. That's your New York, man. That's your New York. Yeah.
I mean, do you think that's a good fit? You might as well have someone that's advocating the minor crimes.
Yeah, right. Well, he's also a cop, and he's putting out tons of cops out there, and they're arresting all these people jumping turnstiles. So it's funny that he's like joking about that while he's like cracking it. I've seen white people. You know how many white people I've seen jump turnstiles?
How many?
More than black people. That's the weird thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We steal, right?
Yeah. Oh my God! One time it was like at like Midtown. I saw like at Midtown East, and this old white guy jumped over, and the cop stopped him, and he was indignant. He was like, "How dare you? How dare!" And then he just walked out the train like nothing happened. Like didn't get arrested because he.
White privilege activated.
Exactly.
He turned on white privilege.
He's like, you can't do that. You the trains were late, and you expect me to pay a fare when the trains are tardy? I will leave right now. It's like, that's smooth.
That's how they're gonna lose half the city. You cut down on the turnstile jumping, like everyone's gonna get out of here.
Yeah. You know what? The city has so much money. Like I think I read something. There was like 300,000 millionaires in New York or something like that. There's a lot of money in New York. You know what I'm saying? And that makes sense too. I mean, even though it's like 11 million people in New York or give and take, 300,000 at least millionaires.
Yeah.
Like you could afford like free MTA. You know what I'm saying? Let's not play.
Yeah.
Also, like the MTA, like they waste so much money, right? Like, are you getting affected by the new tolls?
I definitely have not driven into the city as much. I'm like very selective. I've been jumping more turnstiles.
Okay, all right. There you go. I guess problem solved. I don't know. Does that?
I mean, there has to be a correlation. You charge people to drive their car.
Right.
You're gonna get some more turnstiles getting jumped. I mean, that's just the way.
Yeah. Does that cancel out? I don't know. Do they get more money?
They figured out a new equation.
See, that's why New York City, there's idiots run New York. There you go. I can't wait for Andrew Cuomo to be mayor so he could feel up girls again. I'm just Italian. What do you want from me? Come on. It's okay now. Can we do that now? I mean, Trump's there. Is it okay? Can I be a little bit? Can I be me?
Can I be more Italian?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like my pizza like I like to grab butts. What do you want? It's in my blood.
Oh shoot, man. Oh man. Yeah, the city's been crazy, man.
Mhm.
I don't know. Wilson, I don't know. You think about moving out, or you think you're just here?
Where else are you gonna move? Everywhere sucks. I mean, I don't know where you're gonna move. Mars, another dimension, the afterlife. What the fuck you gonna? Excuse me. What the fudge are you gonna move to?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well, listen, man. The afterlife, there, that's gonna happen no matter what you do. So,
Yeah. Well, this is a psychic place, right? Are you? Do you do psychic readings? Oh wow. What are you feeling right now? Are you feeling some type of energy? Oh wow. For me? Oh my goodness. I know. I think you do feel that because that was the first thing that came up. Like I feel a void. Like what? What is that from him over here or me? I don't know. I am wearing all black.
That's okay.
The man in black.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, you've been living. You want to talk about growing up here and everything like that? Like you've been here for
forever, right? Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
Brooklyn original.
Yeah. Well, you're a Brooklyn original too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The white side of Brooklyn,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, yes.
From the Park Slope side, the New York Times side. We're staying alive. Where's the jive?
Well, you grew up in what? In Kensington?
Flatbush and Midwood.
Flatbush.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
around here.
No,
Flatbush.
no.
Yeah. Near Brooklyn College.
What am I talking
Are you Caribbean or? Oh, what part? Okay. All right, I can see that. Yeah.
about?
I'm half Haitian, half Jamaican. But I was born in New York. Yeah. That's where the dark energy comes from. IT.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I mean, so you're gonna stay in New York. You're doing any like touring or trying to like?
Yeah, I'm doing my thing. I got so right now I got a web series claimed called PN and Friends. I'm finishing up editing the final 5 episodes while I do my shows around here, and we're gonna screen in June. They're gonna be coming out. We're gonna make a big press push and all that stuff, and it's pretty cool. We're using a lot of AI in it because it's like talking about AI. It's kind of like to explain it, it's kind of like Good Times meets Seinfeld meets the Marvel Universe, like yeah. That sounds
range. Good Times, Seinfeld, and the Marvel Universe.
yeah.
So you have
Yeah.
Seinfeld superheroes. Or...
No, I mean PN's a character. It's like PN is a character I created. It's like it's kind of black Charlie Brown, like a dork, and it's just like slice of life stuff. Trying to make ends meet. He lives with his grandma. His uncle Groper's a gangster rapper that lives in the bathroom, so he's all jiggy with it, but it's hood stuff. I remember I was trying to pitch that show to this white lady producer, and she was just like, why is he still living with his grandmother? Did he go through a divorce or something? I don't get it. My Upper West Side mindset doesn't understand, and I don't construe. So, but...
Well, he's living in the bathroom.
Right.
Whole,
If you're poor enough, well,
the bathroom.
but he's ghetto fabulous, so he's just like, yo, bling bling. Yeah. To Groper to God. So then I just made my own web series and stuff, and that's how I learned how to be a filmmaker. I just took like a smartphone right here, boom, and then I just learned how to shoot, edit, like you're streaming right here. You know what I'm saying? So also we're using AI because like in the show, it ends up that like PN being a loser is actually because he lives. It's a simulation. They like when they say like AI is taking over. You know what I'm saying? Like like your smartphones, like the technology.
Yeah.
The joke is AI already won, and PN's a glitch in the system, and that's why he's like once an evil twin of his comes from another alternate universe that claims that this is his universe. There's 2 PNs.
So he was in the wrong universe.
No, he's
a good guy in the wrong universe.
No, there's so you ever heard the idea of the Ka, like an ancient Egyptian philosophy? Ka, it's like what do you think? What is the Ka to you?
I mean, you're talking about like kind of what your simulation. You have the evil spirit. You have like kind of like a thing that tries to lead you down a path that.
No, that's karma. But Ka in ancient Egypt is like a soul. You know,
Okay.
it's like they have like I think 3 or 4 different ideas for souls. There's
Yeah,
like a different. So the idea is like PN and then this evil PN. They both share the same soul,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
you can't do that in the same dimension. So there's a glitch. So that's why everything's all getting messed up
I see.
and crazy stuff's happening, like Trump being president. You know.
Okay.
So we use like that. So we use a lot of like AI. We use a lot of pop culture to like, you know, to satire. You know what I'm saying? But also because I'm a weirdo, I like to fuck. I'm like, let me put in some ancient Egyptian philosophy in there.
how,
Put some.
how are you using AI?
I deep faked. We're deep faking like past footages and past episodes. We're also cloning voices. Like I clone my own voice. Also using video to generators, like image to generation, to like make like you know. If you check out my Instagram at Montekilla, and also PN is awesome, the main account for that character. You can see all these cool visuals that we've been making for it.
Yeah, and you made like you've made some different things, like physical things.
Right,
I
right.
remember you made like a comic book.
Right. We were trying to like for promos for like in the past and stuff. And NFTs, we had like a little NFT project where, you know, called Pussy Naggers, if you will. And the joke was it was evil PN, like using versions of regular PN to like make fun of him, but also to like
kind of more misogynistic, like
no, it was also used to like recruit like basically it was making fun of PN, but also it was used to recruit like criminals for his empire. And as a joke, because I wanted to have interaction with like our audience with the show.
Yeah, but like kind of like a toxic culture.
Right,
like,
right.
Like mainstream toxic culture stuff. Like I get it. Yeah.
Right. Well, you get what I'm saying. Like I think in the future of entertainment, people who are fans want to be in the show they're watching, like Game of Thrones. Imagine you're watching Game of Thrones and you're actually a character in it through, you know, virtual reality or like, you know what I'm saying? So I want to do that
with some people or like
not yet, man. We still you know,
but that's a goal, like a fan maybe be in the show or something.
Yeah, just to like
through a AI simulation of them.
I mean, yeah, like a video game or something like that, side quest. But you know, we'll see. I mean, you know, maybe some white guy could steal it and then make a profit out of it, like they always do.
Well, just make sure you got it patented or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that works.
Oh man,
where's this dark energy coming from?
It's called trying to be an artist. It's called trying to be an artist in New York City. This is you know, this is what can happen. No. You're doing good, man. You got the weekly show, and it's every week in Lower East Side, Manhattan.
Yep. Also in Brooklyn, else? Sundays in Bushwick. We are at the Secret Pour in Bushwick.
That's right.
Secret Pour. Yeah. Malcolm X and DeKalb Avenue.
Shout out to Secret Pour in Bushwick. That's a great venue too. Love that spot. You've been also doing some other characters. I've seen the different things you've been working on. And how has that been going? Because I've seen you've been putting. So you have a lot of things. You have UG Comedy, which is your comedy show. You have PN, which is like your web series. And then now you started doing it was like a nurse character.
Miss Armstrong.
Miss Armstrong.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Which I seen you do some videos. Do you want to explain a little bit, Miss Armstrong? I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, I could do that. No, I'm more. Yeah, no, I love it. And we'll be having new Miss Armstrong stuff too. So Miss Armstrong kind of started out with so Instagram has these videos where like you could react to them and then share them. Yeah. And in the beginning of that, you could they would push your content. Because, you know, right, with social media, they don't like pushing your original content because, you know, they can't make money out of you unless you're paying to promote it. Yeah. So another side thing is like having like sort of reaction videos, you know, where it's like, oh, look at this. This guy farted on a cat. Oh, crazy, right? So I kind of did a make fun of that where like I get a lot of booty videos on my feed. Because I don't know, I guess you know,
you're on Instagram,
right?
You're gonna see girls doing those types of videos,
right?
That's just part of it.
So I started reacting to those videos as a Miss Armstrong character, who's a strong black woman, churchical, you know, and she's basically warning all these people, "You're gonna go to hell, girl, shaking your booty thing like that. I'm tired of seeing all these STDs at work. What are you doing, girl?" stop it. Then I do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You got the wig and everything.
Yeah.
You've been doing it like going out.
Man on the street. Yeah, I was Armis Armstrong on the street. So I've been
Yeah.
doing that, which is fun.
Yeah.
Because we just go up to random New Yorkers like ambush style and just go like, excuse me, can I ask you something? Can I know about your sexual habits? You watch Sex in the City? Uh-huh. And what have you learned? Oh, you are Samantha, huh? Well, I'm a Virgin Mary. You're going to hell, girl. There you go. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. I saw the one video you did, like more recent where you had a lot of reactions in Washington Square Park.
Mhm.
How do you feel people are taking to the character? Because it's just so you're wearing. It's Todd also wearing like a blonde wig, which is even more absurd. I like that it's a blonde wig.
Yeah. Well, it started out with the filters on Instagram. It was like the Marilyn Monroe filter, and then I just like, all right, I'll keep that. You know. The funny thing is, like one of those shoots, I was in Washington Square Park, and I was getting dressed to get ready as Miss Armstrong. This little white kid pointed at me, and then his dad, and then he took his dad, and then his dad looked at me. His dad was Alec Baldwin, right? So Alec Baldwin's looking at me, and then again, and then he walks past, and everyone's looking at me because I'm like starting to do the crazy stuff, and then Alec Baldwin walks past me and gives me the weird look, and he goes, huh. like a head nod, kind of like apprehensive thing. I felt like Larry David after that, and I was like, oh hey, hey Alec, hey Miss Armstrong. So that was a moment. So yeah, it's like
with Alec Baldwin, you don't know. He could just. That's the type of celebrity that you don't know what that guy would do.
Well, I mean, I wasn't bothering him. It was just two performers recognizing each other and him like going, yeah, keep on doing that, kid. But I mean, I didn't ambush him. I didn't go like, oh my God, you know. So I think he respected that, but also he knew I was a professional, but he also was just like, great, keep on doing that. Reluctant respect.
Reluctant respect.
That's what I get in this industry. Reluctant respect.
Little R&R.
Yeah.
You get a little R&R.
Yeah.
Reluctant respect. I mean,
reluctant respect.
That'll be your new your heavy metal band. That's actually a pretty good heavy metal band. Post-punk hardcore.
Opening for Sepultura. Reluctant respect.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing now too. Just to go on that a little more. What do you think now? Because like you're sort of, and I've kind of through doing the Disco Tree and being around people that do all the cosplay, and I started even making my own things because like you kind of like get to a point. I got to a point because I do make some masks and armor stuff, which looks really like out there and like very steampunky. But I kind of got to a point where I was like, okay, so the cosplay is a thing now, and then if that's gonna happen and I'm gonna do events, I'll do it too, but I'm gonna do it my way, But yeah, what do you think about this sort of that's a new thing now? Like, I mean, the cosplayer is like an entertainer now, and you go to like 42nd Street. There's people dressed up as different things, or like going around, yada yada. You're sort of entering that field, kind of. I mean, you're mocking it,
right.
You're mocking it. But have you interacted with like cosplayers? And
I mean, the comic pop, not yet. But I'm down to do that. That might be a fun thing to do. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. I mean, listen, man, I'm just trying to do comedy and just like, I'm from that old, spirit of like making fun of everything because it's all an illusion. I feel like everyone's way too attached to their egos, so everyone's very super serious about things. We're here and then we're gone. I mean, it's already an absurdity. So,
Yeah, I got deep. Well, that's good. You do talk about some deep stuff in your comedy. I've seen you do it, and I've seen you bring up some different topics that a lot of people don't touch upon. When you go into those, like talking about, things you're talking about, different realities, spiritual, like, spiritual life, or, these different things that are aspects of it. Do you feel you get as much of a reaction? Like, how do you feel that goes? Like, does that have to be a certain crowd, or?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, you just go for it. I mean, I'm not like out there preaching and pontificating, I mean, like, but like, obviously and like stuff like say PN, you try to like it's about being funny first, but then there's that second layer of like unconscious like communication. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you get it.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you watch something and you feel deeply when you watch, like, say, even a Sopranos. You watch that TV show, you feel like, wow, this is real. I'm connected to it.
Yeah.
In a way, because there's that meta aspect of like,
Yeah, you're watching.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
And you're connecting to it.
yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
You're putting your focus on. You're going to connect to.
yeah. Like it's communicating to you in another way, like in an unsaid way.
Yeah.
That's the good art, I guess, or the good content. I guess that's what it is now. Like kids born now are gonna be like, yeah, I'm a content creator. Like they'll talk like that, like they're artists. Like I make content. This is what I do. I content people. I make people content.
With the
Yeah, you don't get it. You don't have content creators anymore right now. You just have AI generators. You have prompters. I'm a content creator. Okay.
Well, do you think you did something else with AI, where you did like an AI battle? Or
Yeah. I had a AI comedy troupe called Comedy Bites, where we featured an AI versus humans roast battle, and I'm gonna basically the group disintegrated because egos and stuff, obviously, and yeah, like
artists, egos, yes.
Yeah. The sad part is, like, we got into the New York Times twice. We got good, like, press, and then like we had last gig we had a paid corporate gig, like we made like 5 G's.
Nice.
And then they were just like, so what are we? I'm like, are you guys dumb? Is that what white people do? They don't. Is that how rich you guys are? It's only 5K. What about me? What about me?
Well, maybe just restart it. Do another one.
Yeah. It's just a pain in the ass.
I know. No,
just like producing all this stuff. So I'm going to focus on the PN thing.
I get it.
Because I just want to get it out of my system.
Yeah.
For these last final 5 episodes, and hopefully after that, I'm looking to market the PN universe to make it a TV show in the next level.
Nice. Nice.
So that's why I'm finishing up these 5 episodes like a comic book. Like once it's done, I think people will be like, "Oh, I get it. This is insane."
Yeah. I mean, I remember when you started doing it a couple years
ago.
ago.
You're in a couple of them. I think you're going to be in an episode coming up, because remember we shot that thing in Washington Square Park.
Yeah.
And it looked like we were like almost going to get arrested. Blacks for Satan.
COVID. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that one.
Exactly. Yeah. We got good footage from that though.
Well,
so Evil PN threw like a negativity concert in Washington Square Park.
Yeah.
And and the people didn't get it because they're not supposed to get it, but it was great.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bit like Andy Kaufman. It's like kind of like pushing people to that extreme. Well, you did the other one where we were doing the during COVID, which I thought was a great concept, where it was sort of like kind of like a post-apocalyptic comedians, like because all the comics were
on Zoom
and everyone was in COVID doing comedy outside.
Oh yeah,
and I thought that was really funny. That was
for our anniversary show,
because kind of like the comics were zombies, like
yeah,
to our jokes, like stalking people.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like you couldn't get away from like artists.
Yeah. Was
that a while back? That was COVID time.
Yeah, that was 2021 when like we were still like you couldn't still perform outside yet. No, you could only perform outside. You couldn't perform inside.
Yeah.
And we did our anniversary show like outside in a park in the middle of nowhere, which was like pretty gnarly. But yeah, that might have been our first outside show.
Yeah, no, I really like that concept.
Wow, yeah.
Well, I don't know if you want to plug anything else, talk about anything else. Feel free, man.
Follow me on Monty Killa on Instagram, Twitter. PN is awesome. Follow that too. Monty Killa Vision on YouTube. And I'm planning to actually not just with the final 5 episodes of PN and Friends, but we're also planning to remaster the old episodes and get it up on Tubi and Amazon Prime.
Nice.
All that stuff. So that way the final 5 episodes, we're all playing that. So it'll be cool.
Nice.
But in the meantime, you can still watch, past episodes up on my Monty Vision on YouTube. MontiKillavision.
Well, we won't too. We'll get all those links, and then when we put this episode out, we'll attach. Send me the main links, and we'll attach it so people can see this episode on YouTube, and then they can get they can click on that and check it out too.
Yeah. You could use Opus Clip. Opus Clip is like Opus Clip.
I've heard about that.
It's like an AI thing where it could chop up clips for you automatically.
Oh, like AI editor, like kind of like CapCut.
Yeah, but it finds scenes for you and it cuts for you automatically, especially for streams.
Oh wow!
So if you could take this, you could take this on, say, YouTube, you put it in there and it'll chop up like 20 or 25 little scenes for you.
Get rid of any like little moments that are not as whatever.
Yeah, they'll go for viral friendly moments.
Oh,
so
it
yeah,
analyzes everything.
Right.
What's being said, and then it finds what's going to click more.
Right, and also and I think you could even guide it too, where it's like, hey, find like moments to make it like whatever.
See, where it's educate. This is the education part of the.
I know.
This is the education segment.
I'm too poor and too wise for this. I don't know why. That's when I'm talking real stuff. That's why they keep me underground. Only the few chosen ones who watch this will get it and get enlightened.
That's supposed to have it, like it's hopefully it'll be more. So because trust me, I understand too.
How's the energy in the room? Still dark?
I think it brightened up a little bit.
From the darkness comes the light. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, man, it's been a great pleasure seeing you.
All right.
Pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
We'll be doing these more, and if you want to come back, and then again, we'll plug all your things. And thanks again. It was a great interview.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna segue. I'll DJ a little more. Do you want to come back in, Zina? And again, give it up for Zina.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
It was a pleasure having you here tonight, and we want to see you here again. Well, we're live on BrooklynStation.com, King and Queen Radio, and Monty Killa.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I like that name. I like how he spelled it.
He's been the killer for a while.
Yeah, Monty Killa. And guess what? He's from the good old Flatbush, Brooklyn. Okay, you'll get him. Thank you again, Monty.
Yeah.
Okay, take care.
Well, that was great.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, we know we got some more AI tools.
Yeah, AI tools.
Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, we can now find the best parts of AI.
I forgot what he called it again. Now we're gonna have to get AI to find out.
Don't worry, Ricky Belma, he got it. I've engine. Oh, he done got
video AI. Yeah, there's so many of them too.
Yeah, he said don't know which one, but he'll get it.
Yeah, I know CapCut.
When they're young, they got that mind. They'll find it.
Well, Tom's been doing this thing for a long time, and he's always been using technology in a really
I can't get it.
Did
you get it on this stuff yet?
I use it too, but
it's a lot of fun though. Yes, a lot of work.
It's amazing what is it can do so much for you now. It's really crazy. And you can even just it's pretty amazing.
And you don't really know what's real and what's not real. That's the crazy thing.
Well, they said, the AI now, it's analyzing everything. So if you think about the internet as like our collective consciousness, our collective brain, because that's what people are searching for and what they want and what they're into, it's kind of searching all that and then giving us the answers. So I'm not afraid of it. I know some people are like a little afraid of AI and certain things, and I'm like,
yeah, because it can switch up on you.
That's good.
You never know what it can do after you give it too much control.
That's a good point.
People don't think about it. People don't understand. Computers are now is almost humans, and you got to be careful what you put in them.
Well, that's a good point.
Switch things. It changes stuff up in there. You don't want your stuff be popping up. You say, "What? Where did this come from?"
Yeah, exactly. But I'm hopeful for it. You see, like an artist like Todd was like, using it. Not a lot of people you wouldn't think using AI in comedy. But,
of course they are.
But he's using it in an interesting way, and that was a really good interview. I haven't seen him in a bit.
Very good interview. And how was your weekend?
I had an event Well, I saw clips from your event. You went to a big concert.
Oh yeah, Louis Vega
You went to Louis
and
Vega.
Anna. It was such a great party.
Where-
I really enjoyed.
Where was that at?
That was a club called Musica. Musica.
Okay.
That's on 53rd and
Okay.
yeah, 55, 52nd, 53rd on 12th Avenue, somewhere over there.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, but I got the shelter tomorrow night. The shelter party.
Oh, the shelter party's tomorrow.
No, tomorrow night, and then
What?
Vasquez party is on Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it because that shelter party goes from 9 to 9.
Yeah, I know. Maybe
with
I'll stop.
Timothy.
Maybe I'll go to this.
Yeah,
I
you
might.
need
I'm working.
What,
But I might-
You got
but
plenty of
maybe
time to
after
come
I-
because they're gonna, be
Maybe-
up to 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to the shelter
Yeah.
parties. They are good.
They're good. They're good. They're
You got a
good.
lot of great dancers. That go
Oh
to
my
those
goodness! Everybody gonna
Oh.
show off. That's why I was resting up for tomorrow night because I got to hit that floor.
events. I might be there with you. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm-
see what you can do.
I'm gonna be at the Rose in Manhattan, in Midtown Manhattan.
Yeah, what are you gonna be doing now?
Well, I
Your
work there
regular?
on and off, and I did an event there last week, so I've been bringing in DJs there.
Okay.
And, it's a good spot, and it's a cool spot. It's like like there's a bar spot, and then there's outdoors. So I'm working towards getting the outdoors.
Oh,
going.
now it's gonna be great. The
Yeah,
spring coming, the
once
summer
weather
coming.
comes. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, they're gonna line up with people.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They definitely gonna start charging.
Yeah, yeah, it's been good. And shout out to the Rose. And
Yeah, shout out to Rose and the manager out there and all.
Yeah,
To keep
yeah.
it going. What
Yeah.
other places you go to?
I go all around. You know,
Yeah, you're like
I've
me.
I was doing a lot more stuff in Bushwick, Brooklyn, because that's where a lot of the big.
Well, everything
clubs
is there
are.
now. Williamsburg.
Yeah, Williamsburg. I do like.
I think I got to go to a party called
Dead Letter. Have you been to
$3.
$3 bill? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good.
I'm
that's
good.
a good
I have a
spot.
spot there. $3 bill coming
Yeah,
up.
$3 bill is a good spot.
Yes,
good
it
sound
is.
system.
Oh yeah, that sound system is
Um,
fantastic.
Yeah, and Dead Letter, which is in Williamsburg. Dead
Yeah,
Letter,
that
number
lady.
9.
Oh yeah.
That's a great spot. I really like that place, and it's comfortable and really good system.
Did you go to
Good
CeeLo?
DJs.
CeeLo Club?
No.
Silo. They probably.
Silo?
Yeah, Silo.
Yeah, I kind of know the owner, and I know a lot of people that work at Silo.
Oh yeah, they got the good strippers there. Huh? You know, I know. So Silo, they be all up in the top of the windows. They be all over the place.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild club.
And you know where usually people don't talk about, but it's a popular club. Yes.
House of Yes.
Yeah. When you been
Oh
there?
yeah,
last?
yeah. I've been to House of Yes a lot. I know a lot of people that work there.
You say Ibiza are gonna be there soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think
They're
that
getting
next
big
week.
acts in there, and I really do like. Yeah, shout out to House of Yes. I know a lot of people that work there. I've been going there for a while.
Mhm.
You know, some people really love it. Some people it's not for them. I
Well,
like the originality.
I
and
like the
creativity.
originality. You know, the
Yeah.
creativity.
Yeah.
You got to look at what they doing, which come from the past, way from the past when
Oh yeah.
when they had not the Palladium, but they had a club somewhere on. I think it was called the Gilder Ball.
Okay.
It was in Manhattan on the 40th Street, where they had the trampolines and people climbing all up on the
Oh,
poles and swings, and they had it like you was in the circus.
Yeah.
That's as always. It used to, matter of fact, they used to call it the Barnabas Circus.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
And that was in Manhattan.
In Manhattan,
around-
back in the days.
but not like Studio 54. It was like similar. Like,
Oh, it was better than Studio 54. Studio 54 was great,
yeah.
but I like the Palladium a little better.
You like the Palladium then? So yeah. So you were at 54 too.
Yeah,
All right.
but where I really liked was the church.
Oh,
Limelight.
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 Yeah, Limelight. Yeah, I only got to go like once. When I
Oh
was,
my
like, a
God, that
teenager.
was so fun in there.
Yeah, that was a cool spot.
That was so fun. It's like you're walking in a church. Well, they got the other ones, but they are a little too wild. They got the other ones coming on. I think that's with the matter of fact, it's in a church too. It's somewhere they're giving a party. I forget the name of it. I
Well,
think
that's
of
great.
some
I've actually thought about that, and I've seen some of that online where people are
in church.
renting out the churches and
Yeah.
doing music, and the churches were really originally designed for sound meditation and healing. the design.
Well, that is a
structure.
part of healing too.
Yeah,
Because you're
of course,
inside,
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
releasing all that energy off of you,
Yeah.
that negative energy,
Yeah.
trying to feel good, right? And you got the spirits in there to drink too.
Yeah.
I'm
Different types of spirits.
telling you, you can you take the bad spirit away from the good, right?
Yeah.
Oh God!
But no, the churches were designed as the actual structure, the curves and everything were designed for sound healing, and a lot of people. That's why people would go there, a long time ago.
was
And
to get
what-
their sounds to
Yeah,
it's
to
all
go
like
through-
Tibetans
go
where
through
they
you-
have that
yes,
where you hit the bowl and they're going.
Yeah.
I used to have that before in my work.
singing bowl.
Yeah, oh, I love it.
Yeah,
It's a and
Yeah.
it really do clears you up. And something like
Absolutely.
the water tank I have there, fish tank,
Uh-huh.
you just sit sometimes just listen to the water run.
yeah.
And you can just meditate.
You do a little meditation.
You do a lot of meditation, don't you?
I try.
It's kind of
No,
hard.
I do.
It's
I do.
really
That's
kind
not
of
the
hard to
meditation
meditate.
word.
How do
I
you
do.
where do you find it comfortable to go to meditate without interference?
I do it. Luckily, in the middle of my room, it's very. I'm on like the ground level,
Oh, so you good.
so it's very quiet.
Oh yeah, you're
because
good.
it's technically, what do you call it? It's technically like dropped down a little bit.
Oh,
from
that's
the street
wonderful.
level, so it creates.
Yes, create
it's-
atmosphere like
I sleep very well there.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
I sleep too
Yeah,
well.
and you can forget. That's
Yeah.
like people go here in this basement to get down there and can't come out.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they don't even know what day it is.
Yeah, the
You
quiet.
get very sleep and calm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to have a calm atmosphere. And before I came here, I did a little meditation and prayer.
Well, usually I put on before going to sleep every night some good meditation music.
That's good.
I like to hear that and just while I'm sleeping, and it's just meditating music. And you sleep so good, sometimes you forget what day it is.
Oh yeah. Well, that's that. They listen. I need my sleep.
Do you dream a lot?
I do. I don't remember every one though. The ones I do remember are very interesting.
Yeah. Why is
But-
that? Some dreams are so vivid. It's like,
Yeah.
why is that? What causing dreams?
Well, people believe that you're going into the dream, you're going into your spirit, you're going into your spiritual self, and that's really like you're just letting your body recharge. So you might be going. And I think I think some of it's true, and then I think some of it could be true. I don't know, because it's hard to really know for sure. But
Did
it makes sense
anybody
to
ever
me.
try to analyze it as far as why human beings have dreams? Are you in a sleeping stage? Are you?
Well, like I said, the people that believe more in the spiritual practice believe that it is. I'm actually making a note of that. We'll look it up.
Yeah. We have to find out about
I think
dreams.
some people have done like scientific studies when people are sleeping and like studying their brain patterns, and then but yeah, people.
Do you think it's a way of your body have a way of rejecting anything negative and, like you say, a cleansing?
I think so. I mean, or maybe you're working out things in your subconscious.
That you normally wouldn't work out.
Yeah.
While you're awake. And it's such a great thing that we as human beings, as our eyes is taking in things and we don't even notice it, but your eyes are taking in all the time in your brain. Isn't that something?
Oh yeah.
It's seeing everything around you, and half of the things you're not paying mind to, but your brain is.
Well, they say whatever you've been putting your attention on, that's what you're gonna bring into your life and into your reality. So you have to be mindful of what you're paying attention to. When you're talking about the AI or going on Instagram and people, it's so easy, I think, nowadays, people to
manipulate it.
But also just to.
And you don't know, because especially news,
Definitely.
it got to the point I don't even want to bother with news anymore because
no.
it's depressing. It gets you in a mood you don't know.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. It really affects people, and it's an addiction.
Oh yeah,
I found myself in the morning watching the news, in the evening watching the news, and you really don't give a damn about these people. You know, you seeing all this. This one got murdered. This one got cut up.
I mean, the way I look at it, they only want to report about the bad stuff, and the bad stuff's going to happen, but more good stuff happens than the bad stuff.
Yeah, you're always hearing
and you're only going to focus on negativity. That's what's going to happen.
Well, why do the human being focus so much on negativity? Do you have an idea? People love to see people doing bad. Why? Is it make them feel good?
Well, the focus on negativity because it's like our survival instincts is to focus on threat. Like if we were still living in the woods or living in nature, you gotta be on alert in case there's a predator. So we still have that. And that's when we're prone to always go to the negative or danger instinctively. But now, we don't face those dangers, but we're facing.
The way we're facing it because we're still you're still in a jungle. If people killing and murdering, you don't know who's gonna get you.
This is true.
So you are still living it. You have to keep that open because you don't know what man behind you gonna choke you. Somebody sitting on side of you, say something, they knock you out.
That's a good point. Yeah, you got to be alert. You got to be aware.
So we can't lose that. Once we lose that, you lose self.
No,
you're putting yourself vulnerable to be eaten.
Well, that's true. I mean, like, hopefully not, but that's a good point. I mean, I think referring to the internet or the news, that's why we gravitate to negative things and we get stuck on the negative thing. But yeah, I mean, I try to stay in more positive thoughts, and I try, it's not easy to stay positive, but I do the best I can. And when I have negativity, I just, take a moment, meditation,
and let it be.
And then I do my gratitude and just be like,
it's part of our
water, our experience.
Yes, right.
There's people that don't got
and most people don't think of that. You ungrateful. You wake up in the morning, you can walk, and just like you were saying before, you're working in places where people unfortunately don't have any of that.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand, and I need to understand it a little more, the human being is adjustable to adapt to anything.
Oh, of course.
Because look, even those people in the third world, we looking at them like they're suffering. Are they really suffering?
Yeah, I mean,
they surviving every day, and I don't think they suffering. They eating, and they having a good time in their way.
Of course, yeah.
They'll make you think they're suffering, and you're
looking at it from we're so used to having
everything.
Yeah,
but with them, with a little bit, they happy.
Exactly. Yeah, people are still living in tribes and still living
happy.
Yeah, living. They're actually way happier. They don't have as many
problems because there is no bills, no nothing. I look out there in my African, shout out to all my team out there in Africa, and they live in the way they live by nature, and I don't see that where they're unhappy. They be dressed up nice, better than some of the people in the city.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're at, right? It's all relative. I think when you have less expectations,
they can have just a gold chain and they just as happy as they can be.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have as many pressures from society, especially we live in New York. So
oh my God. And I try to explain that to them and they can't understand that. I said, do you realize America is suffering? You people looking at it like it's a gold mine here because they really look at it that way.
Yeah, because that's the way it's presented.
But it's not a reality.
No, kind of like what Todd would say, like, and I'm glad he's switching his jobs up. But yeah, it's a struggle.
That's
everyone's
that job.
Struggling a bit right now.
When he said that reminded me when I was working in Willowbrook. Okay, you remember the hospital, Willowbrook State School? In Staten Island.
But I heard about
that mental. It was like
mental
yeah. where you go in there. I had to leave because I went in there and you start seeing human beings look like monkeys and all they had a hostile
Well,
side. You ever went in one of those wards before?
Sadly, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh
and
my
a
God,
lot.
how did you deal with that? When I went, I had to run out.
Well,
I had about face. I couldn't do it.
when you know, I think what a lot of that happens is because of the drugs that they're giving people in those facilities. They're giving people a lot of you know, I mean, some people might need something to calm them down if they're in a panic, but they're also like kind of pumping people up on these drugs.
Yeah.
And it keeps you dazed and not in yourself. And I think the drugs they give the people in the mental institutions actually make them worse.
It do make them worse. They had to close that place down because
I don't think it helps them at all.
No, it don't.
And I think that's where we're getting to a point with.
I used to go in there and see when they didn't have the drugs, they was very happy and moving. The next thing you go and see them all doped up, like can't hardly move, or talking slow and.
Because if you ever been in like surgery, they put you under.
Well, I had this friend wanted to get some money, so he played crazy, and he went in the mental institution, and they really did make him crazy. Yeah. He got in there and didn't get out. He wound up, he went in there to get a check, and he went back. They drugged him up. He called, and I didn't know who he was.
Oh no. Yeah, a lot of those drugs are really they're experimental, and they're like, and then they mess. It's the same stuff they'll give you when they're putting you under for surgery. It
just
messes up your brain. It messes up your brain. That's the easiest way to put it. Like, because you're not really yourself. So yeah, I mean, it's sad, but I think more people are getting more aware of these things because more people, the more holistic and more spiritual healing is becoming more popular now.
Yeah.
And there's like a new wave of it.
Yeah, that's coming back the 90s.
A lot of it it's more like, because like we're talking the internet and even AI and all these things, there's more. Even right now we're streaming this. There's just more information. It's easier to get the information now, and more people, if something's true, people will gravitate to it. It's hard to deny it.
Yeah,
you're like, that makes sense. It's gonna resonate with people. So I think people are
awakened.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's awakened. People are awakened now to the reality, even though a lot don't want to wake up. And I tell a lot of people in these different cultures, you got to change. And they just don't want to understand that. They want to hold on to those old ways, and you can't do it with this society. You're gonna get lost.
Yeah.
I know it was good when you was back home. You did certain things a certain way, but you can't treat your kids the way you did back there because it won't work in New York City.
No, definitely not.
So the kids are forced to change, and a lot of parents don't understand that. They want them to hold their old culture, but I told them, you have to raise the kid, then let them go back in that country and stay. Yeah. And it's not going to work in this America. You got too many people, multicultural. So that's how that go.
Yeah, but that's a good thing in a way, because then people are learning from each other, and taking little pieces of each thing. I kind of like that. But I hear what you're saying too. The old ways are not
valid right now.
Yeah,
it can come back, and that's what Trump trying to do, and it's not gonna work. Yeah, that era passed away.
Exactly. Well, the people that want to go and be with that, they'll be with that, and then what is going to
it's just like as the world was advancing, people still was stuck in the 70s.
Exactly.
I'm still stuck in the 70s. They still psychedelic.
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's true.
But sometimes I get stuck in it too.
Yeah.
There's, sometimes you go back and say, all we need is love. And, you think about the music and it really bring a good feeling on you.
Oh, of course. I mean.
But you have to realize things have changed and people don't believe in the same thing.
Yeah.
The love back then. What is love now, by the way? What is your definition of love now at this time? And is there anything as love?
Yeah. Oh, I think so. I mean,
His love is for the moment.
I think, that's why we're here, is to,
Embrace each other.
yeah, is to spread love and, like, be our truest self. So I feel like more people are feeling that and understanding that, as like those messages are getting out there more. And
I do find where people are more honest now than before.
yeah. Oh, 100%.
People in
young
my
people, too.
days used to hide things.
Yes.
Why did they hide things from you?
Well, I think
Was it that they didn't want you to know? It's like, for example, they making a cake. They had to keep that secret from you. And all those people died and took those secrets with them.
Yeah, because they wanted. Yeah, they were like afraid to share it.
And what was the purpose of that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they think they'll take it to the next life. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
So if you got something, you're supposed to share it.
Exactly.
Not keep it a secret. You're supposed to. I guess they feel somebody gonna take it. Well, that's why they got patent. Like you told the guy, go patent his
patent. Oh, patent. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Even
if you patenting, I was gonna tell him I didn't say nothing. They can go around it with the same name. I got so many people, king and queen and king, and I'll be trying to sue all over the place. Every time I look around, there's a name right up on top of me.
There's another one.
So you know what?
Just keep doing it, and then you'll shine through. I mean,
you'll shine through. If it's meant for you, what's your pie? You're gonna get it. That's what I believe in.
Yeah, exactly.
The world is enough for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, hopefully he starts up again, because it was a good idea, and I've had that happen to me recently, where I had an idea and
someone took it, huh?
Well, kind of the people I was working with, it kind of we had a difference, and they went on, and it was a little devastating at first, but you just
move on,
pick up, and then start over. That's it. And I'm starting over and doing it again with new people.
Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna
exactly.
work.
You can't really. There's Coke and Pepsi,
but at least you got trust again.
Yeah.
I like I told you, I've been in this show business for years and years.
Yeah.
And I seen them come and go with the biggest promises and the biggest lies.
Yeah.
And you just have to say it's people that they come with a dream and their dream just fall apart on you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to make,
because they easy to get someone once they're doing good to come and influence them.
Exactly.
And then they figure, oh, I don't need you now. I can do this. And that's where a lot of times where they make the error, because who you started off with was going to help you be most successful.
Yeah, exactly. And if
so that's karma. They get that back. So you need not worry about that.
I'm not worried about it.
You're gonna shine. You're gonna shine.
Thank you.
They watching you. They got to see how you hurt, but the hurt is on them because you're not hurting at all. You're moving forward.
Exactly.
Your doors are open. All you got to do now is just make it happen.
Exactly. Onward and upward. And that's why I tell people, and you just keep pushing forward.
It'll work. Anything you start off, it's got to be a struggle, and it's got to be. If it's too easy, it's no good. So you have to make it work. People try to get me to stop long time ago. Oh, you're not making no money. Music don't make no money. Music always make money. You don't want me to make it, and that's what's gonna make me go more.
The one thing with music is definitely bring people together.
Yes, it do. And I love that.
And comedy and all the different types of things. And that's
and by the way, I love the way you was playing tonight.
Oh, a little bit of DJ. Yeah, I'll get back on DJ. I think it might be a good transition. I can DJ a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll take a little more DJ. We'll stop early tonight because it's a rain stop. We get more artists. We do have a little segment. People enjoy. We got to set up.
I got
for
two
the
more
station.
people interested for next week.
Oh,
too,
great!
So
I don't know what happened to the DJ. I guess someone blocked him, but he'll find his way here. Because other people, they can't make it. They stop you from making it, So I know exactly what you mean when you're saying work with you. And they go around you and they be calling people and blocking them. But anyway, when the time is right,
exactly,
they'll be right here.
Exactly, and we'll keep this going, and then
we're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, I got some more guests lined up for next week, and then
Great.
I'll DJ a bit.
Yeah,
and then
we'll talk a little more, and we'll call it a night, so you can go get some rest, because we got a big night.
Rest. You're gonna have shelter tomorrow.
A big night.
Oh my goodness!
All right, go give us some music.
Let me put on some tunes. Thank you so much.
We're listening live to BrooklynStation.com, and we love you folks out there. We're gonna let you hear some good music.
You and me are a disease, and the germs are spreading. Use me like Listerine, keeping your blood pressure. Be the stroke of your paintbrush, my blank sheet of paper. I'm your book of the month, read the fine print later. We're living for better words. You are the bitter, I am the sweet. Run through the fields, sing the words. You are the middle, I am the meat. Why should the heart take fright? Why should the heart take fright? Fox is here. Here. Why should the heart take fright? Why should the heart take fright? Fox is here. Can you hear? Why should the heart take fright? Why should the heart take fright? Fox is here. Can you hear?
thank everybody for tuning in to Disco Tree Variety Show.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4.
That's how we do it till we see the sunlight. One step left and one step right. That's how we do it when we go all night. One step left and one step right. That's how we do it till we see the sunlight. One step left and one step right. That's how we do it when we feel alright. One step left and one step right. That's how we do it till we see the sunlight. One step left and one step right.
Boogie to the up. Boogie to the up.
That's how we do it when we go all night.
Boogie to the up. Boogie to the up.
That's how we do it when we go all night. One step left and one step right. That's how we do it till we see the sunlight. One step left and one step right. That's how we do it when we feel alright. One step left and one step right. That's how we do it till we see the sunlight. One step left and one step right. One step left and one step right.
Boogie to the
one step left and one step right.
Boogie to the
one step left and one step right.
Boogie to the up.
One step left and one step right.
Boogie to the up. Boogie to the up. Boogie to the up.
That's how we do it till we see the sunlight. One step left and one step right.
Touch me one more time, come on.
Yeah. Want to give a shout out to Todd Monacy coming through, telling some great jokes. Todd Monacy, UG Comedy. You can find him on Instagram or Monty Killer. Be sharing the links to his chat. Getting great comedians and entertainers from NYC. We're going to be back here next week as well. We're building it up. We're building up the disco tree right here at Brooklyn King Queens Radio. And I'm just throwing it down with some classic house. Gonna get a little more funky for y'all.
Something in the air is pounding like thunder. I feel I'm falling under, slipping away. Universal light is changing the power, the mood of the hour is deep in my soul. is here and now. The magic is flowing. The truth is in the knowing. Now I can see.
You know that feeling when you get on the dance floor and you feel like it's just you in the room. When you close your eyes, you can be in a room full of thousands of people and it still feels like it's just you. That's house music. The spirit of house. The spirit of house. Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. All in the name of the spirit of house.
When I push, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push, 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 push. When I push, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push, 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 push. When I push, I feel good. I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. I feel good. When I push, I feel good. I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. I feel good. When I push, 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 I feel good. When I push, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push, 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 push. When I push, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push, 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 I feel good. When I and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a beat 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 It's a dirty techno disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's It's a dirty techno, disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno, disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno, disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno, disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on Won't you take me to Funky Town? 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 It's a dirty techno, disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a dirty techno, disco techno with a hooky beat, and it's gonna make you jack around and play it on repeat. It's a beat 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 beat. It's a beat 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 beat.
Too fast to do the rest. Probably you only get in what you take. So I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine. I'm moving too fast to do the rest. Probably you only get in what you take. So I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine. You take, so I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine. I'm moving too fast to get the rest. Probably you only get in what you take, so I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine. I'm moving too fast to get the rest. Probably you only get in what you take, so I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine. I'm moving too fast to keep the rest around. You only get in what you take, so I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine. Yeah, I gotta take what's mine.
All right, Disco Tree Variety here show. I'm Disco Tree DJing for y'all. We had Todd Mondesi, our guest comic, and then me and Zina were chopping it up, talking about some really deep stuff, some spiritual stuff, technology, AI, all these different things. We're gonna have more entertainers coming at you as we build this up every week. Hope you come back and listen in. Keep the tunes going.
Then he says, once you get it all, Lord, I haven't done all. They say you are inferior, do not believe a word they say. Resist. When they say they need millions of dollars to build homes instead of build schools, open your eyes. Resist. When they say they want to preserve our way of life so they must take life, this is a lie. Resist. Speak truth to power. Do not comply. Do not believe, do not accept, do not be afraid, do not surrender, do not judge. Do not bear false witness against our neighbor. Speak truth to power. Speak truth to power.
They pit a people against the people and a nation against a nation in the name of world domination. Resist. Be truth to power. Do not comply. Do not believe. Do not accept. Do not be afraid. Do not surrender. Do not judge. Be truth to power. Do not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Be truth to power. Resist. Be truth to power. Resist. Be truth to power.
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. For our size, when she's stingy and she talks. And if you go chase her out, and you know you're going to fall, some old cup, smoking caterpillar, guys giving you a call. Call us, and she was just small. And if you go chase her out, and you know you're going to fall, some old cup, smoking caterpillar, guys giving you a call. Call us, and she was just small. When it all just fine, get up and tell you where to go. And you just had some kind of mushroom, and your mind is moving low.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Disco Tree Variety Show. Be back here next week. Mixing up some classic house with some new stuff, some remixes. Hope you guys are checking it out, digging the mix. Keep it going till 11. Oh, yeah.
Shut it down as soon as you pull up. Bang, 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 stick up. Bang, 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 kill up. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang the drums, I know it's a killer. Killer, killer, killer. It's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang, 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 stick up. Bang, 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 killer. It's a 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 killer. Bang, 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 stick up. Bang, 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 killer. It's a killer. bang, bang, it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang the drums, I know it's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang, bitty, bang, bang, stick up. Bang, bitty, bang, it's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang the drums, I know it's a killer. Bang, 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 it's a stick up. Shut it down as soon as we pull up. Bang, bitty, bang, bang, stick up. Bang, bitty, bang, it's a killer.
It's really cool because tonight we get to experiment and we get to play a nice long set. We don't have set times, it's whoever's feeling the music jumps on. A lot of back-to-back action, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be playing a lot of different kind of styles of music. Not just typical, tech house kind of thing. 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 Not just typical, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house. Not just typical, tech house kind of thing.
All the soul brothers, jitterbuggers, hip cats and fancy hats and pretty girls with pretty smiles, all decked out in the latest styles. Breathtaking, hip shaking cuties now. Talking about some fascinating, devastating beauties now. All the soul brothers, jitterbuggers, hip cats and fancy hats and pretty girls with pretty smiles, all decked out in the latest styles. Breathtaking, hip shaking cuties now. Talking about some fascinating, devastating beauties now. If everything went my way, turn night into day. As long as I'm around, the sun will never go down. If everything went my way, turn night into day. As long as I'm around, the sun will never go down. If everything went my way, I'd turn night into day. As long as I'm around, the sun will never go down. If everything went my way, I'd turn night into day. As long as I'm around, the sun will never go down.
everything went my way, I turn nights into day. As long as I'm around, the sun will never go down. If everything went my way, I turn nights into day. As long as I'm around, the sun will never go down.
All right, Disco Tree Variety Show. I got a few more for you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll be coming back with more variety. Musicians, comedians, DJs, stay tuned. See you guys next week. Thank you so much for tuning in.
New York, New York, New York. York, New York, New York, New York. Wow, I'm just enjoying this music. I could go on and on, but we're going to close it up early tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, we had a good time. Funky, funky town.
Thank you.
You was playing some good music there tonight. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you folks enjoyed this great show, this great evening. It's raining in New York. It's raining. It's pouring. My love life is not boring. All right, all right, all right. So tell me, DJ, you really got down tonight. This was a wonderful show. A wonderful show. And tell the folks about next week and what we can expect.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was giving a few announcements in between. But yeah, it's a Disco Tree variety show. I'm DJ Disco Tree. And we had some amazing comedians the last few weeks. And we're going to have more comics. Next week, going to have a poet on as well. And another DJ that wants to come on and spin with me. So this way, there'll be a different variety. As we say, it's a variety talk show. And it's been great so far. So thank you so much. I want to say thank you to everybody here. Thank you to Zina. Thank you to everybody here at King and Queens. I really appreciate it. And so far, so good. I'm having a great time.
Right. And if you're out there and you want to get in touch with me, you want to get on this great show, don't forget you can give me a call. That's 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Or you can simply write me African Reader at AOL or King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. That's King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. Brooklyn Station at gmail.com. King and Queen Radio, African Reader at AOL.com. Simply, you can call me if you want to text me 631-612-1742. If you like to donate with this program, feel so. Go on the page and donate for the GoFund for the dance parade. That's right, because we're getting ready to celebrate the dance parade. I want to say shout out to Ali Coleman out there and the rest of the crew who's getting ready for the dance parade. So many of them out there. We got to get in touch with them and make sure we get you on here. So to the represent, because we got to make sure the parade go successful. So see you folks out there, go out there and donate on the GoFund on King and Queen Radio right now for the dance parade. And we enjoy this show, and it's a great show. Let your friends, it's we're going to decide if we coming on Tuesday from 8 to 12 or from Thursday to 8 to 12. But you'll know anyway because we'll put bulletins out there to let you know. Okay, folks? So we will get back in touch. We want to thank Ricky Bevel for giving us a great engineer job here today.
Thank you so much.
All you folks who support this program, we want to thank you so much out there. I love you all and have a happy, happy weekend. And don't forget, meet me at the shelter. All right,
I might be there too. Thank you so much again. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, bye.